Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess today. How are you doing? First of all, I want to apologize for the lighting, but it is the evening and it's dark in here and it is what it is. Hopefully someday I'll have better lighting, but for now this is all I have. But I still don't think it's going to detract from the beauty of these journals. I honestly have to say that I'm very excited about this set of journals. I am really excited about. I mean, I love this batch. And let me first start out by saying, some people say, you know, you make a lot, but they sell out fast. I know that, but that's why I make a lot, because they do sell out. And I want everybody to try to get one. Hi, Gracie. And if you are planning on buying one, don't buy one if you're allergic to cats, because yes, Gracie is a cat and so is Misty, and that's what we live with. But let me explain why I do so many. And it's not easy, but I have to do a few more than like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, because they go like that and people say, oh, I missed it. And I'm like, I know. So I sit my butt down and I work on these journals so that I can have many. I have a glass of wine over there. I don't have it anywhere near the journals because I would die a million deaths if something happened to these gorgeous journals, but I would just die. So anyway, so here's the deal. I make so many so that you guys can have a chance to buy some. I wish that I could just sit down and do one, but you know, I like to have everybody have something, and especially with this batch, and let me tell you why. This is going to be the inspirational / spiritual batch, if you will, because do you guys know about my Buddha journal, right? This is my Buddha journal, which I adore working in. Like, I adore working in this Buddha journal. This is my journal that I open it up, it lies flat, I'm able to put whatever I want, I paint it, I collage it. I'm trying to find some of my pages. You see? What I do in this journal is I try to keep it simple. I put a few quotes in it. I put some images that I just love in it. And I've stamped it. I'm going to do some stamping in here, you guys. I did not do that, but I plan on putting these stampings in there as well. There's some on the art that's in there, but you'll see. Anyway, so yeah. So this is the kind of book that I am giving you now. So you can put all of your, if it's a prayer journal, you can put your prayers in here or whatever is in your heart. So, I use this as a journal that I go to when I need calm and centering in my life. And don't we all need that? So this is my Buddha journal, which that's what I call it. You can call it a prayer journal, a spiritual journal, inspirational journal, whatever you want. But they are, you know, this is my Buddha journal, and I made these like this for you. Okay, so I wanted you guys to have, when I open up my Buddha journal or whatever, I want you guys to be able to go, oh, I'm gonna go work in mine now, because I love this. I don't get to work in it often enough, but I wanted you guys to have one too, so I wanted to share this with you. And so that, my interpretation of that for you, hold on, let me pull this table over now, because this is important right here. See, this is important right here. I need a sip of this. Oh, nothing beats a glass of $2 Chuck when you come home, right? Anyway, so these are my offerings to you as a Buddha / inspirational / spiritual journal. And they come in set. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 sets. They don't come in sets. You buy one. I'm just saying. But there's each. I'll show you in a minute. So, oh my gosh, you guys, these are like my favorite. Oh, that came out of my other thing. These are like my favorite journals today. I say that every time, right? But these actually kind of are, because these are like, there's Gracie right there. Gracie, no extra charge for Gracie. So I made little, let's just look at one of the journals really quick. So what I did was, they're material, right? And they're sewn in signatures. Okay, and the center signature, or what I did in here as well is I put material inside the binding. So each one has a matching binding in on the middle. So it's not ugly. Like when you open it up, it's not just cardboard or, you know, whatever. It's actually the same material. So I thought that was cool. I went ahead and put a grommet in here, and I tied on a little tassel that I made. This is a handmade tassel. And what I did on each tassel, is for those of you that have been with me a while, remember when I went to Ojai and I bought a bunch of necklaces at that reuse shop? Well, these are, each one has one of these necklaces, and they're all different. And then what I did to add to that is I added either a little Buddha head to it. So see, there'll be a little Buddha head on here. If there's not a Buddha head, there will be a, I'll show you. It's either going to be a Buddha head or, oh, the little turtle. Okay? And so you'll either get one with a Buddha head or the turtle. And so, yeah, so the material, they each have 2 signatures. They all come with a fun little tassel. If you don't like this tassel, you can cut it. You can make it shorter. I'm leaving it long because I love the long fun part of it. So, yeah, there's the tassel. And then with all kinds of fibers, you know, you can reuse it or leave it. I would leave it. It's just so much fun to have that little ponytail, don't you think? So there's that. So they're all basically the same except for the material. And like I have 2 of these. I have 2 of another kind, 2 of another kind, 2 of another kind, and 2 of another kind. So there's 5 different kinds. So, and I've named them so you'll know which one to order on Etsy. And they are on Etsy right now. So if you like them, go take a look. So I used a waxed, I wish it was on my table still, a beautiful waxed cotton. So this is not embroidery thread. This is the real deal. This is waxed thread. And there's 2 signatures. And they're beautifully finished on the inside. Oh, there's a little T. Sometimes if you find a little T on here, you need to erase that. Because that just, when I'm putting them together, I like to remember where the top is so that everything's nice and straight. Okay, these particular ones, we'll just start with these. These particular 2, and that's the little thing that goes with that. Aren't they pretty though, you guys? Little fun dangles. Okay, so, and again, there's a metal grommet right here, so that if you don't like it, you can take it off and put on whatever you want. This is your journal. Oh, and let me start by saying my Buddha journal, because that's what I call mine, lays completely flat. So when I want to work in this puppy, I can just, you know, I can just do what's in my heart whenever I want. It lays completely flat. And I like that about this. And so will yours. So these lie completely flat. So see, like boom. If you want to work in this thing, it's going to be completely flat for you to work in, okay? And so what you'll do is just bring the tassel up here, and then you can just have your moment of zen, your moment with, you know, whatever makes you center. These are all about centering. So before we look at each one, but before I show you what's inside of these, I'd like to share with you that at the back of each journal, I started you out with a little collage of my own. I was going to put like an ATC in here for everybody, but I thought, no, what I'd like to do is just add a little collage at the back of each journal. I do plan on signing it, but it said, this one like says meditation, and it's just a little picture. Now, I want to say, if you're not into the Buddha thing, if that's not your, you know, that's not your gig, you can collage over it and make it yours. I just wanted to put a little piece of something in here from me to you, okay? So let's go ahead and look at the papers. Again, it's 2 signatures. They're sewn in. They have the wax thread, which is gorgeous. You can add whatever you want to here. So let's just start, and they're all basically the same. These 2 are called Serene Flower, because I just thought, there's a little blue flower on the front. I don't know if you can see that, but there's little flowers, and it just looks really serene. So these are Serene Flowers 1 and 2. So that's how you'll pick them. You'll pick them by the name. So there'll be Serene Flower, and I'll tell you the names of the rest. And I'm not going to go through each one, but I am going to show you what's in here. So there's some scrap paper and some parchment paper. Some deli sheets are in here. Just lots of places. And again, these lie flat, so you can put down whatever you want. And I've left it very, very plain. I'm going to put you down, sweetie, just for a minute. I left it very plain. Now, what I did do is I tried to create, and I left the pages ripped and torn, and I put some extra, like, you know, sizes in here. And so, yeah, you'll see a lot of Asian-inspired book pages in here. And I love this one. I just got this week, you guys. Look at the yummy color on this. Like, that's not dyed. You'll so I did do this coffee dyed. Believe it or not, I actually coffee dyed for you. Can you believe it? It's something I don't like to do. I don't know about you, but when I coffee dye, it's all over the kitchen, and I'm not a big fan. If somebody wants to coffee dye for me, let me know. But anyway, so we have that. We have some more beautiful Asian paper. We have some more of the coffee dyed paper, and I put a little tag in here. This is check that I actually coffee dyed these too, but you might get a yellow one. Here's some paper that I created. I am going to go through here and put a couple stamps on it, so they're not completely done. I'm not sure how many. I might just put 1 or 2 stamps in here, not a lot. Oh, but I am going to, oh, I forgot. I'm going to add some of these cards, but not a lot, because this is not a flow. So this is not about, what do you call it? I'm going to put it in the front so I don't forget that I put it here. This is not about tuck spots. This is not about ephemera. This is your journal, but I do have to add these because I love them very much. So I just want to add those for you to do with whatever you want. It's probably upside down. No, actually it's not. Isn't that great though? I just love these. So I'm going to add those. Anyway, so this is not about all that. This is about you opening it up one day and saying, you know, I want to write this down so that I don't forget. You know, this is something in my heart today, and this is going to be where I record that, you know? So, yeah. So let me just flip through these pages. And you'll notice a lot are blank. I just put one little white page in there. And some more deli sheet. And another little pocket here for you to use. And I went ahead and I used wallpaper because I just thought it was beautiful. Wallpaper just adds a little something to the signatures, you know? Some more of that. And so basically the same over here with another little Asian inspired paper. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? So there's a little Asian flair going on here. So basically, if you want a place that you can just sit down and relax and, you know, own yours. Look at her, isn't she cute? It's different in everyone, but it's basically the same. So it's so pretty, though. But just have a moment. This is your journal. So I hope that this is something you'll be interested in because I love these. Like, I am totally in love with these journals. They're journals all grown up. So there you go. They are journals all grown up. Mine doesn't have a closure, so I'm not putting a closure on this. I like them to be open. I think it, what's the word I'm looking for? Just symbolizes, you know, openness, you know, so I'm just going to leave it open. And then each one has this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Put my, now that Gold Gracie's over, I'm going to put my one over here. And put you down over here. Gracie loves them. Okay, so there's that. So this is the other one. It's exactly the same as the one that you saw, just a little bit different. But these are called, this set is called Serene Flower. So here's the Serene Flower. And again, you'll have the wonderful tassel that you can cut off and use as a keychain or whatever you want to use. But these are the Serene, this is the Serene Flower. This is going to be called the, isn't that pretty? This one has the turtle. Does this one have a turtle too? Yeah. No. No, this one has the Buddha head too. So I don't know if you can see that. The Buddha head right there. Isn't that cute? Somebody sent me those and I was finally able to use them. I'm so excited. And this one's called Universal Space because doesn't that look like space to you? Isn't that beautiful? Again, signed. Dual signatures. So that one's there. Gracie's over there. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? This one is going to be called, or is called, Blue and White Ice. Oh, I love this one. It's a little thicker, but again, it only has the 2 signatures because I like it that you can lie it down. When this is flipped up, guys, I mean, it's like, there's, you know, there's no problems writing in here, collaging in here. You know, you put your wax paper behind it and you can paint in here. You know the drill. You guys aren't, you're not new at this. This is your deal. You know what this is all about. So these are your journals to just play along with me when I play with my journal. That's what I'm kind of hoping. When I pull out my Buddha journal, you guys pull out your journal and play with me. I love this one. These are really cool. This is called Icy Circles. Or no, not Icy Circles, Inky Circles, because don't they look like ink? Like, aren't Aren't those amazing? I just fell in love with these. So there's, again, 2 signatures. It's all basically the same. I'm going to put some of these cards in there because I just love these cards. Oh my God. These are so pretty. So again, this is not a flow. It is a, it's an art journal. This is a place for you to come and just, you know, do your art. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you, but let me flip through. Just show you the sets first. Again, these are the inky circles, because I'm going to show you all the art that's in the back of each one. I'd like to show you that real quick. And this is really cool. This one I'm calling, what do I call it? Native art, because look, doesn't that look very native? I know that. Isn't that cool? Can you hear the kids next door? Someday we won't have to do that. All right, so this is native art, and then this is the native art. Oh, I should exactly tell you how big these are. These are 8.5-ish by 5.5. So they're really a great size. But I want to start by showing you the little collage that I put on the back of each one for you. And we'll end with that. So this one is the back page of this one. It's called Meditation. And that will repeat in some of them. But isn't that sweet? Just to get you started, I wanted you to have something. Okay, so there's Meditation. What is this one? This one is Stillness and Light. Isn't that cute? Stillness and Light. Sorry, I keep looking at it. I'm supposed to be showing you, right? I can't help but look at it. I really love these journals, you guys. I'm beyond. I sat down and I was going to just do a few, and I said, I can't just do a few because everybody wants one and I feel so bad. So wishing you blessings, joy, and peace. Isn't that sweet? And again, if the Buddha's not your thing, or if you're turned off by that, collage over it. Make it yours, you know. Cut the Buddha head off. I mean, you know, the basics are here for you to play with. I just really actually love the boho inspiration that's kind of going on here, right? And speaking of inspiration, that one says inspiration. So I hope you like this little collage that I started you out with. I really enjoyed doing it. I sat down the other day and I just said, oh, I'm going to do some. This one is really cool because see this piece right here? This was part of the wallpaper. And I'm like, oh, I'm not covering that up. And this says Find Your Center. Isn't that cute? I love it. Find Your Center. Let's put this here so you can see it. Be with it, feel it, find your center. Whatever, being silly now. Okay, and then this one is, I love these icy blues ones. These are pretty. So what I did on these ones is I kind of put a silvery wallpaper in there. This is called Blue and White Ice. Okay, here's the back page to that is another Find Your Center. These came from some words that somebody sent me. And I'm so grateful to my Happy Meal. Okay, and this one, isn't this gorgeous? I actually love this. I mean, please, so pretty. When I had all of these lined up on my shelf, I was like, oh my God, those are gorgeous. My friend came over and goes, Dawn, those are beautiful. And I'm like, thank you. Meditation. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that fun? Just a little happy, serene space, you know? Look at this. Is a lot of journals, you guys. But again, I can't just make one. That's just, to me, it's not like fair. It's a lot of work, but it's not fair to you. So there's Meditation. A piece of collage. Everybody right on the back. And then, I mean, look at these journals. Did we not have fun? And then when I pull out my Buddha journal, you can pull out your journal. And let's just collage. And this is all about inspiration. And this should inspire healing. How's that for a segue? That's so pretty. Inspire healing. Oh, and this one again was the Serene Blue Flower. And one more Serene Blue Flower. That's the same one. Okay, and then again it's Meditation. Another Meditation. I feel like I've shown you that. Okay, maybe I did when I first started. Okay, so there you go. Those are our journals. Those are on Etsy right now. So if you're interested, please go over to Etsy. Thank you so much for inspiring me, you guys. Thank you so much for giving me the strength to make enough for everybody. I hope I've made enough for everybody. The thing is I don't like to do custom journals because for some reason it kind of puts me under I don't know, I get real stressed out, and I don't think I do as well as I do when I'm just creating on my own and what I want to do. So I hope that you guys can grab one of these guys instead of asking for a custom journal. This might be your best way. And then, yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyway, I hope you guys like these. I love making them for you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that. And, oh, let me grab this because it's really important. So go grab a glass of wine, relax, order a journal off Etsy. And next time we're together, you can journal with me in our Buddha journals. All right, you guys, thanks so much for everything. And I'll talk to you real soon. Bye, guys.